Yesterday was one of those days, man. One of those proper gut punch days for Celtic fans. We were so close to wrapping up the title. The kind of moment you dream about as a supporter where it all lines up, everything goes right, and the title's confirmed without even having to kick another ball. That was meant to be yesterday, but nope. Rangers had other plans and they stole that moment right out of our hands with a last gasp equalizer at Pittodrie. It's been a rough 12 hours since, I won't lie. I've been stewing over it, playing it back in my head over and over again. I'm sure I'm not the only one. And listen, if you work in the Celtic media department, my heart goes out to you. Honestly, can you imagine the scenes in there? You've got every post lined up. Champions, graphics ready to go, probably with the number 4 replacing the, right? Like they always do. You know, the big montage with all the key players. Maybe a wee clip of Kyogo wheeling away in celebration. McGregor lifting his arms to the heavens, the lot. You got the tweet written. You got the Facebook post scheduled. TikTok's queued up with a montage and some Dua Lipa or something dramatic behind it. And then heartbreak. You gotta yank the whole lot back in the drafts with one. Push notification go for Rangers. Can you imagine the faces in that room? Some poor intern hovering over the post button, already halfway through drafting the champagne emoji. Then bang, deleted, back to the waiting game. It's a laugh now, but honestly, in that moment, brutal. Now look, let me be clear, we're still winning this league. That's not in question. We're 15 points clear goal difference, absolutely through the roof, and 5 games to go. It's just a matter of when, not if. But you can't help feeling robbed of that moment yesterday, seeing it confirmed on your screen, hearing Ian Crocker's voice, going all dramatic on Sky Sports. Celtic are champions of Scotland once again. That would have been special, man. But instead, we got the weirdest possible outcome. Watching Aberdeen players celebrate a point like they just secured European football while we were meant to be celebrating a league title felt all wrong. It would have been such an anticlimax. Imagine the most historic moment of your season. And it's happening because Rangers lost. Not even because we won. No scenes at Celtic Park, no full-time roar. Just some graphic popping. Up on the telly while fans are half watching. That's not how you want to do it. So in a strange way, and this might sound mad, but Hoggy's equalizer might have been a blessing in disguise. I know that's going to get clipped and taken out of context. But hear me out. There's something sweeter about doing it yourself. Winning it with your own result on your own pitch in front of your own fans. Or at the very least with your own boots on the pitch. Brendan Rodgers said it himself after the final whistle on Saturday. I'm still frustrated it's not today, if I'm honest, but we can't do anything about that now. We've done everything we could do today. Whenever and if it comes, we have to be ready for it. Let's go out and win it ourselves. Couldn't agree more. Let's win the league. Let's not be handed it by someone else dropping points. Let's go out there, earn it on the pitch, and have that proper celebration. The one we deserve. Now, obviously, a lot of the chat is turning to the post-split fixtures. Everyone's trying to figure out the order of games when it might happen, where it might happen. And as of now, we don't have the exact schedule. They're saying Tuesday at the latest, maybe Monday if we're lucky. But we do know the opponents. We'll have Hibs and St. Mirren at home and away trips to Rangers, Aberdeen, and Dundee United. The only question is in what order. Now, here's what we can piece together. The final game of the season, match day 38, will be Trophy Day. That much is a given. It'll be at Celtic Park. That's always the way. Saturday, May 17th, 12:30 p.m. kickoff. You can already hear the music in the background, the confetti, the Green Brigade in full voice. That day set in stone. The game itself will probably be meaningless in terms of the title race. Dead rubber, but who cares? The trophy's getting lifted, and that's all that matters. So what about the other matches? The midweek game, match day 37, that's almost certainly going to be away. They never stack home games like that near the end, and they're not about to change tradition now. Like, that one could be Pittodrie or Tannadice. And the Derby won't be the next game. No chance. Even if we only need a point to seal the title, they're not going to set up the possibility that we could win it at Ibrox. The police won't allow it. And let's be honest, we have not exactly been great in derbies this season. So if they can avoid giving us a chance to win the league there, they will. That narrows things down a bit. We'll probably have the Derby on match day 35 or 36. which means by process of elimination, our next league match after this weekend's Scottish Cup semi-final is likely away to Dundee United. Just feels like the most likely outcome. 10 of dice. Under the lights, Sky Sports cameras ready a Saturday lunchtime slot. That's where I'm putting my money. And if we win there, boom, title wrapped. Sky Sports also factors into this. They got a cap on how many times they can show games from Celtic Park. 5, maybe 6 at a stretch. They've already done Kelly twice, Rangers twice, and Aberdeen midweek. That gives them one more trip to Celtic Park, and you better believe they're saving it for Trophy Day. That means the title clinching moment almost certainly coming away from home, which, let's be honest, is kind of fitting in a way. This season's been a grind. It's not been all sunshine and flowing football. It's been hard-fought, scrappy at times, but the mentality's been there. We've had the injuries, the doubts, the media noise, all of it. And yet here we are, 15 points clear goal difference. Plowing 42 and 5 games to play. That's dominance. That's resilience. You could lose every single one of those last 5 games, 40, and Rangers could win all theirs 40, including the derby, and we'd still win the league. Wrap your head around that for a second. That's how far ahead we are. So if anyone's still worrying, still having weak panics about how tight it is, calm yourself. We're fine. We're more than fine. And I get it. People would have accepted it if we won the league because of Aberdeen yesterday. I would have too. I was on the fence about it. Even thought it might be funny. But now that we've got to wait a week or two, I genuinely think it's for the best. The buzz of doing it ourselves, that's going to hit so much harder. We're talking one game, one performance, one big 90-minute shift to secure what we've been chasing all season. So I buckle in. Cup semi-final this weekend, league title the next. It's shaping up to be an absolutely brilliant end to the season. Let's get it done. There's this weird buzz in the air now. That kind of nervous energy where you know something massive is coming, but you're just waiting on the official green light. That's where we are with this title race. It's not even a race anymore, really. It's a parade that's just not been given the go-ahead yet. And the most frustrating part, we're not even in control of it anymore, at least not this exact moment. We're all just sitting here waiting on the SPFL to finally hit publish on the split fixtures. It's pure torture. Fans refreshing Twitter every 5 minutes, looking for leaks, trying to read into cryptic posts from journos who maybe know a thing or two, but don't want to stick their necks out too early. You got folk acting like detectives drawing out grids, mapping travel distances, checking concerts at stadiums, trying to figure out when and where we might finally clinch it. It's like planning a heist at this point. If we play Dundee United on the 27th, that means Rangers have to go to Pittodrie midweek, which means they can't have 2 away games in a row. And on it goes. It's daft, but it just shows you how badly we want this match. Not just the title, but the moment it becomes ours. And for the players, man, it must be brutal. They've done the graft. They've gone out week after week, heads down, grinding out results, no matter the weather, no matter the noise. And now they're in limbo too. Brendan Rodgers probably has 3 different training schedules mapped out, depending on when the derby lands, when the trophy day is, and where we might clinch. But nothing's locked in. Imagine trying to prepare your squad mentally for the biggest few weeks of the season and not even knowing what the fixture list looks like. Madness. And this isn't just about football. This is about memories. If you're a fan, especially a younger one, these are the days that stick with you for life. You'll never forget where you were when Celtic lifted the league title. You'll remember the noise, the people around you, the pub you were in, or the part of the stadium you stood in. It becomes a part of your story, your love for this club. That's why we're desperate for it to happen the right way, not handed to us by a late equalizer in a game we weren't even playing. Nah, we want the roar, the songs, the limbs, and the away end. That explosion of joy you only get when your team wins it with their own hands. But here's the thing, we're so close now, and that closeness is making everyone a bit twitchy. You start hearing daft takes, folks saying, what if we bottle it? Come on, mate. Have you seen this team? Bottling it would require an absolute collapse of biblical proportions. I'm talking plague of locusts, river turning to blood levels of disaster. It's not happening. We've been too consistent, too focused. We've dropped points here and there, but we've always responded. Every time there's been a wee bit of pressure, we've turned up. And if anything, it's Rangers that have blinked more often. They've had chances to close the gap, to apply some heat, and they fluffed it time and again. You don't win leagues with that kind of mentality. You win them with what we've shown. Composure, depth, and a proper leader at the helm. And speaking of leadership, Callum McGregor, what a captain. I don't think he gets enough credit, you know. Everyone goes on about the goals, the assists, the flair players, and fair enough, they're brilliant, but McGregor is the heartbeat of this team. Always calm, always composed. Doesn't matter if we're 30 up or 10 down, he's there in the middle of the park dictating the tempo, talking to the young lads driving the team forward. He's not flashy. He's not loud in the way Scott Brown was, but make no mistake, he's every bit as important, maybe even more so in terms of keeping this team grounded. I guarantee you, inside that dressing room, he's already said it. Let's go win it ourselves. Let's not wait on anyone else. That kind of mentality filters down. You can see it in guys like Rayo Hatate and Matt O'Reilly. They're not just talented footballers, they care. You watch the way they celebrate, the way they react to wins and setbacks, and you can tell they're invested. And that comes from the culture Rodgers and the senior players have built. It's not just about lifting a trophy, it's about earning it. And look, I know there's always that lingering fear that we could stumble. That football has a funny way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it. But even then, this team has shown time and time again that it doesn't panic. The composure is unreal. You go back to December when the injuries were piling up and everyone was talking like the sky was falling. We went to Tynecastle, one of the hardest away days in the league, and absolutely bossed it. That kind of performance told you everything. You needed to know about where this group's head is at. They don't shrink. They rise and listen when the moment does come, because it will. We need to soak it in properly. None of this on to the next one chat. Nah, celebrate it. Live in it. If it's away from home, I want to see fans bouncing in the stands, limbs everywhere. If it's at home, I want the stadium shaking. Let's not pretend this is normal. Winning the league isn't guaranteed. There are clubs all over the world who'd give anything to be in this position. We've got something special here, and it deserves a proper celebration. That goes for the gaffer too. Brendan Rodgers took a lot of heat when he came back. Folk questioning his loyalty, questioning whether his heart was really in it. But he's answered every single doubt with style. He's adapted. He's improved the squad, and he's never flinched in front of the media. The man knows how to win in Scotland. And now he's about to add another title to his list. Maybe the most satisfying one yet, given the noise around it all year. So maybe we didn't get the fairy tale moment yesterday. Maybe the champagne stayed in the fridge a wee bit longer. But that just means when we do get it, it'll taste that much sweeter, because it won't just be a matter of mass. It'll be a moment of magic, one we earned, one we'll never forget. And when that whistle finally blows and we're crowned, champions don't just clap politely. Don't just nod and say, job done. Roar, belt out every song you know. Hug your pals, shed a tear if you need to. Because this isn't just a football match. It's history. It's a season full of effort, setbacks, triumphs, and moments of brilliance, all culminating in one beautiful, unforgettable moment. It's coming. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's coming. And when it does, we'll be ready. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. In a transfer rumor that has sent shockwaves through Scottish football, Jamie McGrath's potential move to Celtic is making waves. With Celtic's relentless pursuit of talent, the idea of McGrath adding his flair and creativity to the hoops, midfield is a tantalizing prospect. Fans of the club and neutrals alike are already buzzing with anticipation. Could the 27-year-old Irish midfielder be the missing piece to Celtic's puzzle, or is this just another fleeting rumor? Jamie McGrath's career trajectory has been nothing short of impressive, from his early days at St. Patrick's Athletic, where his technical skill and vision stood out, to his more recent stints at clubs like Wigan Athletic and Aberdeen. McGrath has consistently proven that he can thrive in competitive environments. His performances in the Scottish Premiership, particularly with Dundee United, where he netted 7 goals in a single season, have further solidified his reputation. His versatility, playing both as an attacking midfielder and winger, would bring depth to Celtic's already formidable squad. The prospect of McGrath joining Celtic is especially exciting given his recent form. His standout performances for Aberdeen, including a stunning free kick against PAOK in the UEFA Europa Conference League, have shown he is more than capable of performing on the big stage. Celtic's need for a creative spark in the midfield is clear, and McGrath's ability to dictate play and contribute with key goals could be just what they need as they look to dominate both domestically and in Europe. But what makes this rumor even more compelling is Celtic's reported interest in the player. With manager Brendan Rodgers known for his eye for talent, especially within the Scottish Premiership, McGrath's move could be a strategic one. His familiarity with the league and his ability to perform under pressure align with Rodgers' philosophy of building a squad capable of competing on all fronts. Celtic's potential pursuit of McGrath also signals their intent to build a squad that can challenge Europe's elite, making this transfer one to watch closely. While nothing has been confirmed yet, the thought of Jamie McGrath donning the green and white of Celtic has certainly captured the imagination of supporters. If the deal goes through, it could be a game changer for the midfielder's career and Celtic's pursuit of further success. As always, in the world of football, only time will tell whether this exciting rumor becomes a reality. But for now, Celtic fans can dream of seeing McGrath in their lineup, ready to make an impact in one of the most storied clubs in Scottish football. Hello, fan! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.